Festive Finale, Part 2, and now we pause. It's Toilet Tunes. I'm your host, Sarah Morris. Folks come to my big green bathroom somewhere north of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we sing a little, we talk a bit, we put it out on the internet just in time for your Friday afternoon. Of course it's the internet, so you go on and watch it when you choose. But there's a new episode coming out real soon, so stay toilet tuned, stay toilet tuned. That was our pause. We've been here all week. Me, Laurie Parker, Doug Collins, Katie Vernon, and Clap Ben Cook-Phelps.
And Mariah.
And Mariah.
Sure.
And can you see the scrap mice?
Yeah, they're here.
Katie makes these beautiful scrap mice. We've had them in the bathroom before, but they're on her gorgeous tree. So you might know if you're here, I'm guessing you do, but I'm Sarah Morris and I invite people into my big green bathroom. We've been doing it since 2016 in some version, and this is the end of the calendar year. I'm going to take next week off to get my kids back into school and to maybe take some deep breaths, but I thought it would be fun. Plus we've just been hanging out in this bathroom for a week.
It's been something.
We haven't changed clothes, but we did change hats.
Yeah, my hat's shrunk quite a bit, but it's well worth it. It's great.
I thought it would be fun since you guys have you've been like the core squad of toilet tuners. If we could look back at some toilet tunes of yore.
I would love that.
If you will.
I would love that. I wish we would have done that in the week. We had a lot more time, but let's do it now and share.
But it doesn't count unless it's filmed.
That's right.
No, that's so true. It's the age of social media, so that is very right.
Do you remember in 2016? So my thing with Festive Finales has always been that I choose the Christmas song that drives me the craziest. Like I have to have a strong visceral reaction of dislike to it.
I did not know that either.
That's
Thank
how
you
I
for sharing.
pick these songs. And so the one
That
Christmas
explains
song
a lot.
for me, the one that has the strongest visceral reaction is always Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time.
I love that song and I will die on that hill.
Die on that hill, but look at how cute we were back in 2016. Ready?
Aww.
Oh.
And so we have Laurie and Slaska and Carrie and Doug and Vicky and Katie and Ben, and we're gonna sing for you. There's some holiday action.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's about simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
And look at that. We had Carrie Arnett with us and Ben Cook-Phelps, Vicki Emerson, and Scholastica.
That's right.
Yes. Well, that's right. You just saw.
I know. I just saw.
We don't look a day
So great to see you, Scholastica.
older than that.
I know, it's crazy.
It's really
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We keep ourselves hydrated pretty well, so we look great.
Water's important.
Staying in a bathroom for a week is very good for your skin.
Oh, that's right. I mean, if you're
Very-
going to be stuck in a
Yeah.
room, and I still have those chocolates from the Willowbridge Spa.
That's all we've had to
This has
eat
kept
for
us
a
very
week.
calm.
There are
calm.
faucets. There's we got what we need.
All we need.
Oh,
Yeah,
baby,
we do. We're all
you.
good. We're all good.
So in 2017, Katie, you didn't visit us, but Doug, you were there.
I
Lori,
was.
you were there.
I
Let's
was.
tune into, we watched another song that drives me a little bit crazy. So This Is Christmas. Everybody
All right.
tune on in.
Merry, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear.
Oh my.
I mean, right? We had a lot more
My
people in the bathroom bathroom that
There
year.
were a
was
lot
too
of
many.
people.
Well,
There was-
Have we done?
Maybe I was actually here, but I couldn't fit in the room.
It's
I
possible.
don't remember.
We had Tom and Andrew like hanging out in the back. Nikki Becker was here.
Yeah.
Matthew French was over there. Adriana Lair was here with a baby.
With a
Who-
baby.
I mean, it was 2017.
Oh,
That baby's
wow.
probably not a baby.
I think the
it's
baby
probably
just
voting.
graduated
Yeah.
from high school.
Baby's
Michael
running
J-
for president.
Hey, I will take a baby for president.
I would. Anything would be
Would,
improvement.
Yeah.
Great, let's have a baby for president. Yeah, 2017.
Now starring on Paramount Plus. President Baby.
For sure, you will make $1 million.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that? Do you remember in 2018 we did Little Saint Nick, another show? So
yeah.
that song, I like the
I do
whole
remember that
song
one.
until they say the line that drives me crazy. Christmas comes this time each year. Let's watch.
It's the Toilet Tunes Festive Finale 2018! I am so excited to have sweating with me in my bathroom here today. Doug Collins, Ben Cook-Fouts, Katie Vernon, Ellen Stanley Mother Banjo, Peggy Cody, and my best friend, she's in town. She's Vicki Emerson, Matt French, Zach Papa Bear Norton, Jillian Ray, Michael Ferrier, and my mom.
Aww. Sandy hits the gas, man, just watch her feel. Little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. Run, run, reindeer, run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer, run, run, reindeer.
Miss no one.
Calling in the sun.
Doug, you had a prominent role.
I did. I didn't get that tattoo for nothing, so I wanted to share that with everyone. So
Very nice.
Anybody else have strong feelings about that song?
That was actually a new one for me,
Okay.
and it was a bit dreadful. And I didn't realize the theme because I'm just always up for a good time.
Yes, you are.
That's
Yes.
what they say
Sure.
about me
Yeah.
in bathrooms. Usually we.
Yeah.
But so I'm now rethinking a lot of these choices because yes, I did not like that.
No. It's that line when you talked about in the last episode we just, last week when we began.
right,
So-
exactly.
You talked about the perfect line, and to me that's the opposite of it. Christmas comes this time each year. I mean,
Well,
of course it
there is
does.
something
Yes.
about
Yeah.
stating the incredibly obvious.
Yeah.
Monday is a day would be another lyric.
Right, exactly.
Or like
Exactly.
it's Friday, the entire song. It's
Morning
Friday.
is the start of the day. Yeah, every day it's like that.
Right.
I'm gonna write that down. Anyway, yes.
Hours contain minutes.
Hey, whoa, deep ladies,
I
slow
know,
it up.
I like this game.
Speaking of the worst song
Yeah.
lyrics
Yeah.
ever, I have such a visceral reaction, as you would say,
Mm-hmm.
to there's still time. It takes a little time to turn the Titanic around.
What?
Wow.
That is so bad. From the Amy Grant song, takes a little time.
She
sometimes
sings
to
it?
turn the Titanic around.
Really?
Unless this
Wow.
is like a misheard lyric.
I can't wait to find out.
But
Takes a little time, sometime. I do
to
like.
turn the Titanic around. They didn't turn it around. A lot of people died.
Yeah.
Okay,
didn't even
did you
try,
say take
actually.
sometimes?
Yeah.
Did you say sometimes? So it's like the Titanic did a bunch of these things.
Okay,
When times does it not take
It's
a long
just,
time to
it's
turn
so offensive to me as a songwriter,
Yeah.
as a person,
Well,
as a person who's been on a boat.
Yeah,
As
that's the
person-
one. That's the one that hits home.
It just all over
As a
it,
person
yeah.
who's been on a
do you
boat.
know? Do you know what I hate?
Yeah.
When people rhyme a word with the same word,
Oh,
like
yes.
like that. We were something things. We were smoking funny
Yes.
things.
Yes.
I'm just like,
Yes.
That is,
Right.
it's
I want to
just
punch you in the face.
the height of laziness.
This is what
Wow.
happens when you've been in
We-
the bathroom. for
Yeah, when you're in there a week, it's the little things, folks, that set you off.
Or they rhyme a word that doesn't rhyme and they change the way they say it. What's that lady
Yes.
Red? What's that one where he says romance? No. You cannot rhyme
Yeah,
that word.
no.
But
where
don't
he
you?
says
That's
that.
how you naturally say that word, isn't it?
Romance.
Romance.
Oh, I'm a
No,
romance.
there's a common misconception that it can be pronounced romance, and no, it cannot.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Once again, right?
I feel like
making
I've-
note for
I've
conversation later.
I've taken the show in the wrong direction. Let's get back.
Absolutely.
to
You turned
Christmas.
the Titanic around. It's
Oh, well played. Well played.
So So in 2019, we had, again, like 14 people in the bathroom because we knew nothing.
That was the old days.
Must Be Santa, the Bob Dylan. Everybody. Dun, 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 dun.
Morris and I invite people into my bathroom to sing. It's totally normal. I'm going to tell you who didn't show up today, but we love them. Waltzing on Waves, Aaron Grant, Doug Otto, Brianne Templer, Vonnie Kyle, Cole Mickelson, Jillian Ray, Eric Martin, Chris Koza, Noah Alexander, Zach Scott Johnson, and Joe Olson would play drums in the shower that one time. Woo! We have Ben Cook-Phelps, we have Katie Vernon, Laurie Parker, Ben Miller, Michael Gay, Annie Fitzgerald, Craig Paquette, Emma Stanley, Ann Stan, and Matt Bridge, and Jim Walsh, and Becky Capel, and Doug Collins, and Ben Cook-Phelps. Maybe you got introduced twice, I don't know.
He's been good, folks.
Let's do this creepy song. Who's got a beard that's long and white?
Santa's got a beard that's long and white.
Who comes around on a special night?
Santa comes around on a special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus.
Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus.
I think that is one of
That,
my least favorite
Yeah,
songs of all
that's bad.
time.
That was also new to me
But
that time.
It
a
was?
wonderful
I had
experience.
heard that Bob Dylan made a Christmas album. I had not.
But
made
that's not
time
a Bob
in my
Dylan
life to
song,
listen.
though.
No,
Probably,
he
but
did
it's
Right?
not cover-
No, it was We Sing Silly Songs Christmas. Is what it used to be.
the guy probably needed
The
money,
original.
so I feel for him. You know, it's got to be tough. He's
The
older now.
video was what put it over the top, though. His video was like so
wackadoodle.
trippy and not enough.
Oh.
Have you not seen the video yet? Like, you just saw
I
our
did.
video.
I
but
saw
you
our
see
video, which
Bob
to me
Dylan's?
was, I was going to say, not as trippy as I
No,
thought what
Bob
you're saying.
Dylan's video.
No, I did not.
All right,
I-
well, that's
now,
so
now,
bad
for
now. And I will
future
also-
reference to
yeah.
do some goomies.
I'll link below. I'll link below to that video so you can, after you watched
Isn't the
this
chocolate enough
finale.
for you?
I know. Right now, I'm like,
I'm like
I took about a week
blissed out
ago,
on my
but yes.
Oh right.
I think when I look at our 2019 selves, I think about how we did not know.
We did
Ooh,
that. And it was
we did
just
not know
around the
nothing.
corner.
Yeah,
It was
that's right.
Literally looming.
Yeah.
We thought we'd
And
be
the car slammed into the wall.
we thought we'd be doing that for a long time. So then, I can't show you a 2021.
Oh.
I had Hey I Miss You this show, but there was a finale with her being here. Gee whiz, Merry
Love you,
Christmas.
Sarah.
Love
You're
you,
the
you're
best.
wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you.
So long.
Thank you. Bye. If you're just joining me, it is Hey, I Miss You. And we are throwing just a tiny bit of a party. And I have a few other friends that said hi.
All I want for Christmas is world peace and cookies and eggnog and a new guitar, but mainly world peace and cookies. Merry Christmas, Sarah. Hey, I miss you.
Ted Shevitz. Oh, I miss you too. And then in 2022, I'm just gonna make you guys watch this. I wasn't sure what to do, and so I realized one day on a run, because I realize most things on runs, then I get less smart as the day goes on. What if I invited my aunt and my mom to sing with me?
Oh.
Both because it'd be awesome,
Yeah.
and two, because I was going to see them in 2 days anyway, so
Yeah.
we could be in a tiny quarters together.
And
So-
I remember this, and I remember thinking how sweet that was.
we
That
did
was a
Christmas
lovely
Time
thing.
is Here, so
Oh,
let's give
let's
that a
take
little watch.
look.
It's a festive finale toilet tunes, and I have very special guests with me. My mother, Teresa Morris, she's been here before, and my aunt, Barbara Gasick, first time.
Bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside, and joyful memories there.
That is adorbs.
I love those ladies.
Yes, you
They're
should.
very
They're
good.
wonderful.
Aw.
And now here we are, 2023.
Whoa, hey! What happened?
I mean, we hung out in the bathroom for a week.
For a week. Yes, it's been, as they say, it's been a week, folks. It's been
The
a
week
week.
that was. All the stories we could tell.
Missing out, Ben. But we still love you. If you missed the episode last week, the whole premise of this is these are the people that believed in Toilet Tunes when Toilet Tunes was but a gleam in no one's eye, really, because I didn't know what was happening until
That's an interesting way to
suddenly it
put
was happening. Now we've had over 100 and 20 episodes.
That's
Wow.
so great.
Wow.
Seriously, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so I've got some plans for 2024 to keep meeting people in my bathroom because nothing brings me greater weird joy than doing that. So we're a couple days out from New Year's. So what I'm gonna ask you, I asked you other questions last time, the standard ones. Here's the new question. What do you do on New Year's Eve? Or what are you not doing? Like, what would you never do on a New Year's Eve? You get a choice.
I mean, I used to go all out and be out and all that stuff, but now we usually just hang out at home with children and try to. One of them will probably be able to stay up till midnight. The other one, I doubt it. And yeah, we just spend time together.
Is there anything you would never do on New Year's
I
Eve?
would never do on New Year's Eve.
That's part of the
That other
popular
people
canon.
do.
Yeah, I do.
I would not want to kiss a random person.
Oh.
No, I did that a little bit a long time ago. Not anymore.
See, the things that we find out after being cooped up in a room that is 5 by whatever.
There's still so much to learn.
But whatever. Doug, what are you doing New Year's
I
Eve?
have no. You brought that up, and I was just like, "Oh, right." I don't know. I'll have to talk to my lady friend Heather. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather. How are you?
But we haven't even talked about it yet. It's just trying to get to Christmas right now.
Sure. Well, Christmas happened. You were here.
Right. That's right. We were here
You
because
probably- she misses you, I guess.
it was weird because a lot of phone calls that Sarah said we could not answer.
Yep.
Or else there'd be the punishment. Anyway, that's a law. That was earlier this week. But something I would never do. I honestly don't think that I've ever been in a bar for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I think of Jackie Gleason, and this is probably not the greatest thing to share, but he always said New Year's Eve is for amateurs.
Yeah.
And I do believe, I think people feel like forced into being festive, and that feels like, I don't know, New Year's Eve, you said that, it's just like, time to make a note to figure out what I am going to do.
You have like 2 or 3 days.
I got days. I got 2 or 3
You got
days.
days.
And after I get used to seeing outside light, I'm going to love it.
I have a suggestion for what everyone can do.
Ooh.
Oh, and you can notice how her voice kind of dropped right there.
It got husky and
That's
awesome.
my New Year's voice. I'm still getting over a little thing, but I am playing a show on New Year's
Oh!
Eve with the ABBA band.
Where at?
Absolutely fab, ringing in the new year, but we're doing it at 7 p.m.
Smart.
Oh,
You
good
can
job.
be out of
Good
there
job.
by
Yes.
10.
Yes.
And you don't have to deal with everyone on the roads at the Freight House in Stillwater.
Oh, fun.
Which is a beautiful
Oh,
venue.
sure.
So I weirdly have known what I'm doing for New Year's Eve for about 6 months. Because you got
What are you doing?
So that's what I'm doing New Year's. So I'm
Let me tell
very
you.
excited about that. And then what I wouldn't do on New Year's is I would not spend New Year's in Amsterdam again.
Oh.
Because I did that. And that was crazy. That was more crazy than I really wanted. You know, I feel like I experienced, because everybody, all of the bars, this is like 25 years ago, all of the bars at that time turf you out onto the street at like 11:30 because they don't want to deal with that rubbish. They will open up again at like 12:30, but for that hour you're on the street.
That's wild.
And there's firecrackers everywhere. Like, so you're stepping, it looks like autumn in, you know, like you're just stepping on a million firecracker things. The streets are very narrow, so they're full of people, and like fire trucks which passing, I could feel the breeze on my nose, like standing back. And, you know, needless to say, everyone is very, very altered chemically, and myself included.
Yeah.
No judgment. And it was pure craziness that I never need to experience again.
Interesting.
It was fun.
I, having worked in, I've served some restaurants, bartended. I don't ever want to be in a restaurant. I don't even want to go eat at one.
Well, that messes up my show.
Well, no, except for, unless I was there for Katie's.
Right, well, you know.
When
that
I was
always-
growing up, we went to the Ground Round every year because they would celebrate New Year's on the hour.
Nice.
So my
That's
parents,
convenient.
that was like
I
a
like
really
that.
fun thing. So yes, but in general, I've become quite a homebody. But maybe I will change because it's going to be a new year. So who knows? Who knows really? One last question, and then I think we should go out with some song. Anything you're especially like thrilling towards in the new year?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
New baby in my family.
Aww.
So I get to go and meet this new baby first thing, and I get to be the first sister who goes and stays with the babies.
Aww. Where are you going? Where are you living?
California. That's which state I live.
Special.
Very nice.
That's a lot to thrill about. I love it.
This next year, I'm always just looking for the next thing, and I never know what that is. But I think that's you have taught me that. You have. It's true. No, but I think it is true. Just like I think we get used to being in the moment. Well, I think being in the moment is super, super important. Because looking back doesn't do much. You can't do much about the future. But there is something about like, what's next?
Yeah.
And you don't know until, and that's why I think you always just have to kind of be alert to that.
Yeah.
So thank you for teaching me that.
Thank you for saying that.
I love that you're saying such meaningful things, but every time you emphasize a word, you're jingling.
I know, I kept hearing
it's
that, and I
just-
was just like, what is that?
I'm like, it's
And
you. Jingling.
it is. This hat shrunk so quickly that there's a bell in it.
It's the humidity in here.
I know,
It's
it's
good for the
crazy.
skin back
And so
to
you
the
be
hat.
here for a week, it's actually probably also my stomach because I haven't eaten in a week.
Just
But
better than the
that chocolate went fast, I'll say that.
Very small.
I have a couple of things I'm really excited about,
Yeah.
which is good because I've been a little low this past year. I became an empty nester. Well, I guess that was a year ago, but I'm still dealing with it. But just a couple of months ago, I finally got back to the UK to visit family and play music, and it was amazing. And I hadn't done that since 2019, so that was huge. And to know that I already have plans to go again next summer is so exciting, because I weirdly have like a music career in another country, and I'm so grateful for it. And I
You
love it.
have a music career here too, my
Well,
friend.
you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
like, there's two different. You know, I'm Twin Cities.
I think what you
queen.
should say is, I'm weirdly an international rock star.
Yeah, right.
It's odd.
It's weird.
It's
But,
weird,
you know,
but it's great.
just me and Mariah, we just have that in common. But anyway, and then what else am I excited about? So yes, playing music, and then my new band. I do have a new band, and I feel like I've been talking about having a band for about 2 years, and that's how long it takes to basically get everyone to practice and show up. So we've had 3 gigs, like it's happening. It's doing its thing, and it's really exciting because it's me still writing the songs, but then kind of cranking them up to like rock.
Favorite girl.
Favorite girl.
And-
favorite with a U.
Yes,
Because
and I will link.
sure.
I will link
Gritty.
to that below so that people
Yeah.
can follow. Because one of the things you can do in the new year is follow. Follow. Maybe someday, favorite girl, the whole favorite girl will come in the bathroom.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. It's really fun to have a new project.
I love it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me for this whole week. I mean, it's been,
Yeah.
you've been really stuck
been
in
a
a
lot.
tiny
We've
bathroom.
learned a lot. A lot.
Yes.
A lot.
So much. We're going to go out with a good wish song because I think that's how we should end a year, with like some love. I'm going to take my hat off so you can see Katie's pretty face, even though I love that hat.
And just gratitude, anyone who's watching this, especially watching it to the end,
Yeah.
we really thrive on this, and we appreciate it so much, because very often, especially the years of streaming concerts, sometimes you feel like no one's out there listening, and to know that people are, and that it hopefully makes you feel good and happy is a lovely thing.
I feel every Friday when the same faces show up to watch it with me, Wiley, David, Roberto, it's like such a joy. Like, oh, we're having lunch together, even though none of us are in the same room. That is a good opportunity for me to once again thank
segue.
my Sarah subscribers. I have them all filled up actually, which is amazing because I had somebody decide they wanted to support Toilet Tunes and all the wild things I do, but it means I get to paint new hearts. So in the new year, if you're like, I love Toilet Tunes, it matters to my life, and you want to be a part of it, you can subscribe at Patreon. I've got a link to that below. We'd love to have you over there. But thank you all. Thank you all for being here, for believing in it, for being believers since the beginning. Ben Phelps.
Yay! Bad.
Yay.
Yeah. All right, a classic. I see trees of green, red roses too.
day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself,